770 lenses. Yes, in September 2025, this is what's available on the market for different brands of cameras. So many people want to know about this before they decide which camera or which brand of camera they would pick depending on the availability of lenses. So we're going to check this. I'm Eric Gibaud, so let's start. There are so many brands of lenses that it's impossible to put all of them. And so I decided to speak about only the ones that are available right now for buying. And second, I could not put all the brands, so I put the brand that correspond to the brand of cameras. And also, I have to read my notes because there are so many. Sigma, Tamron, Viltrox, TTArtisan, 7 Artisans, Meike, and Laowa. Yes, there are some more. We're probably more close to 1,000 lenses than 770. Then I just spoke about mirrorless cameras, so lenses for mirrorless, except for Pentax, that is reflex, that is here also, and for Leica M, that is rangefinder, and they are also present here. Then are organized depending on the sensor size with micro four thirds, APS-C, full frame, and medium format. So this way we can have an idea of which brand offers, as more than offers, because it doesn't have to be the brand itself, but which brand of camera have more possible lenses. And it gives us an idea. For some people, it's important when picking which camera to buy. So we're going to check my chart with all the figures so we can analyze it together. So let's take the chart. First of all, well, we get a total of 770 lenses. I didn't separate zoom lenses from prime lenses. I did not separate either what could be autofocus lenses from manual focus lenses because the video would be far too long. So in total 770 lenses in the brands I checked. Okay, there are many more. APS-C lenses 186, full frame lenses 351 lenses approximately, micro four thirds 98, and medium format 49 lenses. If we check the list before we get in details, we see that Sony comes really far ahead with 121 lenses combining their own brand and third-party brands, and the one that has less lenses is Pentax full frame with 12 lenses only. So let's get into the subject. Canon RF 42 lenses of their own plus 28 third-party, but take into account that Canon has decided not to open their RF mount to third-party lenses in full frame, so these lenses are manual focusing lenses. It gives a total of 70 lenses. If we check Canon RFS, which is APS-C, they have only 4 lenses on their own, 18 third-party. Yes, here there are some autofocus lenses because Canon authorized Tamron and Sigma to make some third-party lenses, some lenses with autofocus. It gives a total of 22. Honestly, in APS-C, 4 lenses of their own brand is really poor. If we get to Nikon Z, you will get 40 lenses by Nikon, and which is Nikon Z full frame, and 47 third-party, which is great. Some autofocus, some are manual, but altogether you get 87 lenses, which is a serious amount of lenses to choose from. If we check Nikon Z DX APS-C, only 5 lenses. I think it's 3 zoom lenses and 2 prime, or 1 prime and 4 zoom. I'm not sure. This is really poor also, but that what really saves Nikon on the APS-C line are third-party like Viltrox, offering many APS-C lenses that are autofocus. So in total you get 26 lenses, but without this third-party the choice would be really poor, same as Canon. If we check Sony FE full frame, 45 lenses on their own, which is a lot, but a massive 76 lenses or third party. Many of them are autofocus. That gives a choice of 121 lenses. Yes, the risk of choice of paralysis, the risk of choice paralysis is really high. Why? Because when you have too many to choose from, you don't know what to do. So that's true. But still, I think this is impressive. If we check Sony APS-C, although the number is, the figure are a lot higher than Canon or Nikon, is still only 12 APS-C lenses by Sony, but there are many third party, also many autofocus also, that gives in total 54 lenses, which is really great, I think, to choose from, so no problem. That helps a lot, this 42 third party. By the way, if you want to tell me, don't forget I've activated the member area of my YouTube channel. There's a join button just below. It costs €1.99 a month just for helping me. You don't get special gifts, you get a lot better. You get a small star next to your name, so I know you're a member and I answer your question with priority. I also have affiliated links in the description. Please use them, that really helps me. And if you wanted to buy Luminar Neo or Aperture by Skylum, get 10% discount with my code ERIC10. 10% on top of any offer they have. You still place your code, it's even cheaper for you. And I also have ERIC20 on K&F website, where you will find all the accessories by K&F Concept and more brands like tripod, filters, bags, all this. With ERIC20 you get a 20% discount. Use it, that helps you, that helps me, everyone is happy. Thank you so much. Let's carry on. Now if we want to check the king of APS-C, it is Fujifilm. They have themselves 32 lenses that range from really ultra wide angle to a really tele lens, so fantastic. But they do have also 37 third-party lenses, which is good. Total 69. This is yeah, a lot. So if you really want to have APS-C, no doubt that Fujifilm is the right choice, because they have many. If we check Fujifilm in GFX, well, 18 of their own lenses. I know that people check medium format, Fujifilm GFX or Hasselblad, they think there are not that many lenses, but we must understand this is a specialized tool. It means that we don't need as many lenses because we don't do exactly the same thing as any other cameras. You're not going on the full boot camp to do a reportage with a medium format. Normally you don't do it, so they don't need the same lenses. But two things that are important in Fujifilm lineup. They have two tilt shift lenses. One is the 30mm and the other one is the 110mm that is also macro, so that's great. And they go up to 500mm, which is great. Then there are 9 third-party lenses, manual focusing. And I don't speak about lens you use adapters, I speak with a GFX mount, okay? So in total it gets 27. If we get to Hasselblad X, you feel that it's really similar to Fujifilm GFX with 17 lenses, also premium optics, but take into account they don't have any tilt and shift lens and they don't go as far as 500mm, so it's a lot more limited. If you need a tilt and shift, you will have to adapt all the lenses to the Hasselblad, and obviously it's not as practical as you could do with the GFX. Then they have also 5 lenses, third party, manual focusing also. So in total 22. This is less than what's available for GFX, but this is not bad depending on what you're going to do, obviously. When we get to Micro Four Third, there are 2 brands. One is OM System, the other one is Lumix. If we check, OM System has 22 lenses of their own brand and 24 third party, total 46. But take into account that OM System and Lumix are counted as own brand and not as third party, when actually you can swap the lenses. You can have Lumix lenses on OM System and vice versa, so actually the total is a lot higher. If we check Lumix Micro Four Third, we speak about 28 of their own lenses plus 24 third party, the same as actually the same lenses you will find for OM System, in total 52, but actually both figures 46 and 52 are a lot higher because you should add up each brand, the Lumix to OM system and the OM system to Lumix. But still, I think Micro Four Thirds covers everything we need, from ultra wide angle to really long telelens, so fantastic. If we check Lumix S L-mount, we speak about full frame. L-mount is an agreement, an alliance with Sigma and Leica and Lumix. So you have 14 of their own lenses, 49 third-party lenses, total 63. But same thing here. We, in the third party, the Sigma appear there, but the Leica do not appear there, and they could. Okay, so it's a bit what happened before with OM system and Lumix in Micro Four Thirds. If we check Leica SL L-mount, they have their own lenses, 11 lenses, the same 49 lenses, third party, total 60, but same thing, you should add up what Lumix is offering to this. So if we check the amount of lenses available for this full frame mount, L-mount, there are many. Now we get to Leica M. Well, the figures are wrong in the following way. That was the decision I made. On their own brand, they have 24 lenses, prime lenses, except they have two Troy prime lenses, which are 16, 21, 24. I can't remember the figures they are, okay? It's like a 3 prime in a 1 and in one lens. And then they have the same thing is 35, 50, 75. I can't remember exactly what it was, okay? But still, why did I pick only their own lenses? Because many Leica M users, they don't want to hear about Chinese lenses. So I do have myself some TTArtisan lenses with M mount. There are some Lens Lab also. Also, there are Vollander, Carl Zeiss. I didn't put them because probably some people will disagree that I count that type of lens on Leica M. So I said, okay, forget about it. Let's put just the M mount made by Leica. This is why you get 0 on third party. But actually, there are twice more lenses than the figure that appears here. Okay. Pentax. Well, they have 12 lenses and 0 third party, which is not true because RX, for example, they do have some third party, and but RX I did not count them, so it gives 12. If we check Pentax in APS-C, you get 15 of their own lenses and 0 third party. But I wanted to put them anyway, but third party for Pentax is really hard to find. So let's check the results. This is impressive when you check Sony with 121 lenses. When you look at Pentax, there are not that many. If you're a Pentax user, that would be great to tell in description or in comments what lens you would like to have from Pentax. Obviously, these figures are not perfectly exact. They are approximately, it's really hard to get all the information. What's amazing is, as you can see, the second on board is Nikon Z, that has 40 lenses less than Sony. This is incredible. And Canon RF is just 1 lens ahead of Fujifilm X. I speak Canon RF in full frame. And I think this is an error or strategic decision. I don't know what Canon is doing, but this is really strange that they decide to have closed the door to third-party lenses, autofocus in their full frame RF mount. Well, they probably have their own reason, but I do know many people who have given up on Canon because of this, because they don't have access to third-party lenses. And well, so on. So now we're going to get to the conclusion. When we see Sony with 121 lenses, minimum, but probably some more, we get a bit dazzled. But don't forget that Henri Cartier-Bresson made all his life with just one lens, a 50mm, and maybe tested a few more, but normally 50mm. So do we need so many lenses? Well, for many beginners, they think that the more lenses there are, the more they can choose. The best is the brand, basically. And that's not the way it works. What's important is not the amount of lenses, but the fact that the lens you may need or you want is available for the camera you have. That's what's important. Let's say you do some macro photography. Well, a brand that has available 3-4 type of macro lenses may interest you a lot more than a brand that has no macro lenses or just one. So maybe that could orientate you. As I said, if you want to do architecture or product photography and you need a tilt shift lens, well, there are not that many. So maybe if you're on medium format, GFX is more interesting. So it's important to check this. Then check your money, because some people, they have no limits and they have no problems, but some people, they have a limited budget. So it's interesting to see what's available on third-party lenses. Many people think that third-party always less quality, and that's not the way it works. Some are less quality, some are same or higher quality, and not always cheaper. Depends. Sigma prime lenses, top lenses, they're not especially cheaper, they're often more expensive. But others, yes, are cheaper. So it's important to check what's available depending on your budget. Because if you buy a brand of camera and then you are stuck with just the lenses and their price, that may be difficult for you money-wise. So check all this. So take some time. 770 lenses is too many, okay? I didn't get in details with each of them, but it gives you an idea, more or less. But don't forget that many people, they would go for Sony because of the amount of lenses, but I see many Pentax users that are really happy with just 12 lenses available, because there are the lenses actually need. So don't get dazzled by the amounts, but still think what you need, the budget, what for, and everything. Okay, so I hope you will comment in description if also you decided on the brand of your camera depending on the amount of lenses available. What is the lens you prefer, or your favorite focal length and things like this. So thank you for commenting. So that's it. I hope this video helped you and I hope you liked it. If you feel it may interest other people, please share it on social networks. If you have not done it yet, please subscribe to our YouTube channel. The small button on here and there's a small bell. If you click on the bell, you will get notified when I upload a new video. My website, gibaud.com. If you have any question, can leave a comment below. Don't forget, I've activated the member area. You will not get great gifts. You will get a lot better. When you click on the join button, you join and then you will get a small star next to your name. So I answer your question and comments with priority. Thank you so much. That really helps me. Also, leave your affiliated links in description. Please use them. And if you wanted to buy Luminar Neo or Aperture by Skylum, get a 10% discount with the code ERIC10. 10% on top of any offer they have. You still place your code, it's even cheaper for you. And with ERIC20, you get 20% discount with Ken Faith, where you will find on their website all the accessories by K&F Concept and more brands, filters, tripods, bags, all this. Use it. That saves you some money. That helps me. Everyone is happy. Thank you so much. Also leave you my PayPal account in case you wanted to make a donation. Thank you very much. Please take care of yourself and see you soon. Bye.